Ring of Solomon. In palmistry, every line has meaning. But some lines speak directly to the soul. One such line is the Ring of Solomon. A sacred symbol of wisdom, emotional depth, and psychic ability, the Ring of Solomon reveals an individual gifted with intuition and empathy. Let's explore what this powerful marking truly means. Ring of Solomon. Location and appearance. The Ring of Solomon is a curved or semicircular line found just below the index finger, on the Mount of Jupiter. It may form a partial arc or a full loop around the base of the finger. A clear, unbroken ring is strongest and suggests consistent intuitive awareness. A broken or feigned ring shows fluctuations in empathy or emotional receptivity. In rare cases, there may be double or multiple rings, which amplify psychic and spiritual capacities. What does Ring of Solomon mean? The Ring of Solomon is also known as the sympathy line. It is traditionally associated with emotional intelligence, strong intuition, spiritual awareness, empathy and compassion, and a desire to understand others at a deep level. People with this ring often act as emotional guides or counselors, even if unofficially. They feel others' pain and offer wisdom and healing. Personality traits with Ring of Solomon. If you have the Ring of Solomon, you are likely emotionally sensitive, spiritually curious, empathetic toward others, a natural listener and observer, drawn to philosophy, psychology, or mysticism, creatively expressive through art or words, but with deep empathy comes vulnerability. Supporting sign for Ring of Solomon. The Ring of Solomon rarely acts alone. Its power is confirmed and amplified by other palmistry features. Key supporting signs include water hand, long palm, long fingers, soft or silky skin. Heightens emotional sensitivity and psychic depth. Radial loop on index finger shows intuitive, independent thinking and originality. Silk skin indicates refinement, sensitivity, and delicate emotional perception. Loop of sensitivity, found on the Mount of Moon, associated with extrasensory perception and déjà vu experiences. Line of intuition, a subtle curve rising from the Mount of Moon to the Mercury Mount, reinforcing psychic awareness. Conic Jupiter finger, enhances spiritual tendencies and mystical attraction. Fish on Ketu Mount, suggests spiritual blessings, often appearing in highly intuitive individuals. Curved air line toward Lunar Mount, adds imagination and creative, intuitive thinking. The influence of the Ring of Solomon can shift based on your hand type and mount development. If you have a water hand, you're highly intuitive but prone to emotional overload and codependency. Air hand, you balance logic and empathy well, ideal for counseling or research. Fire hand, you act on gut instinct, but may jump to emotional conclusions too quickly. Earth hand, you ground your empathy, making you a practical advisor. A prominent Mount of Jupiter strengthens the ring's influence, especially when combined with a long Jupiter finger, showing leadership mixed with insight. A bulging Mount of Moon adds emotional power but increases risk of mood swings, especially if other signs of sensitivity appear. Having the Ring of Solomon is a gift, but it comes with challenges. Emotional overload, you may absorb the moods of others, even strangers. Difficulty with boundaries, saying no becomes hard when you feel others' pain. Mental confusion, with weak rational indicators like a faint brain line, you may struggle with overthinking or indecision. Depression risk, if combined with a short Saturn finger, a downward sloping brain line, or a whirl on the Moon Mount, you may be more prone to emotional lows. To thrive, intuitive people must balance feeling with thinking, and compassion with boundaries. Best careers for people with the Ring of Solomon are most aligned with counseling and therapy, healing arts and spiritual work, teaching, mentoring, and coaching, creative arts, writing, poetry, music, painting, mysticism, astrology, or psychic work, They're not just emotional, they channel emotions into insight that uplifts others. The Ring of Solomon is a sacred marking. It reveals not just who you are, but who you're capable of becoming. If you have this ring, know this: you were born to feel deeply, to love wisely, and to guide gently. You are not weak for being sensitive, you are powerful because you understand what others cannot say. Look at your hand. The truth is already written there. Cherish the wisdom. Protect your peace. And use your gift to light the path for others. Thank you for listening. Occult Sanctum.